turn pale. Yeah! Yeah! Yeah!
We're live and getting ready for what should be another great NFL matchup. We're glad you could join us for this game. It looks like just about anything could happen in this one as the Dolphins get set to take on the Seahawks. I'm Al Michaels with my partner John Madden here to bring you today's game.
You know, that quarterback we just saw warming up is going to need to make sure his legs are ready, because this guy will be running him down all game. A lot of teams think that they can block him one-on-one. By the time they realize they're wrong, he's got a handful of sacks. There's a good chance that could happen in this one.
The Seahawks will need their running game to be at its best, otherwise they could be in for a long day. The best way to neutralize a good defense is by running right at them, so look for this back to get a lot of carries early on. They'll also use the run to set up a few long throws if they see that that safety is creeping up to the line of scrimmage.
Wow, look at that pile of guys down there jumping and yelling. You can tell they can't wait to get out there in the field.
And the captains are out there ready for the coin toss. The crowd is ready, the teams are ready, so let's get tonight's game going. Here's the kickoff team. Nice distance. From the 4-yard line. So the offense sets up for its first drive of the game.
This is a good defense to call.
1st and 10. Ball on their own 18. Arena gets set.
We'll see.
Toss play to the left. Johnson didn't have much to work with on that running play.
That's because the defense did a good job anticipating the snap count. With an aggressive defense like this, a hard count could be an effective way to keep them off balance while trying to draw them off sides.
The Dolphins using motion.
Catch the ball, man.
Pressure, throwing. He loses it. The Dolphins recover. Big sigh of relief from the offense after the recovery.
Yeah, he picked up the trash.
Well, John, two very good, very evenly matched teams in this one, and I would suspect a few lead changes today.
When you take a look at both of these teams, one thing jumps out, and that's their ability to play mistake-free football.
With the pass, and this pass is completed. So it's 4th down after a fine defensive play that prevents him from getting past the marker.
That receiver just didn't show very good concentration on that play. You plan the play, the quarterback makes a good pass, and poor execution by the receiver means that your offense heads back to the sideline.
Rodgers back to return. Here's the kick. Fair catch. They're ready to call their first play of the game.
Why don't you show the defense what a finely tuned machine you are?
Pressure coming. Throws it. Hit his target. And they have a 1st down.
This guy makes the tough catches look easy.
1st and 10.
Set.
1st and 10. Ball on the 42-yard line.
94.
Under pressure, throwing, and he hits his target. Waters beat the coverage on that pass.
Soft hands like that are hard to find. This guy looks like he's a keeper. You got to be aware of everything going on out there. If you see a weakness, you got to attack it.
Set. Hit the heat. Hit him low.
The Seahawks using motion. Crosses it out to the left. Looks like he just made it past the marker.
Go with the ground attack. You got to take it to him.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on the 30-yard line.
Set. Red.
Directing
58.
traffic. They'll go with a run once again. Refuses to go down. Running back picks up about 4 yards.
Don't forget that your fullback can catch passes too. Send him out in a pattern and see if he'll break free.
Set. Bring that pain, baby. Yellow,
Changing the play
16.
now.
Red, 25. Red, 16.
Plows ahead. A minimal gain there, and it looks like he's going to go to the sideline for at least a couple of plays. 5 yards to go. They come out in the nickel,
Yellow,
calling an
74.
audible. Carries the ball for 3, maybe 4 yards.
Gain of 4 on the play.
Set.
4th and 1.
Looks like he's calling an audible.
21-yard line.
Stay up, Red, 74. Let's go. Red, 74. Yellow, 58.
Going to the right. Green barely makes it past the first down marker. So they pick up enough to convert for the first down.
You're in a good position here. Get the snap, drop back, and let your guys get open. Don't force anything.
Set. Is that all you got? Hit the ball.
Passing on first down. Rolls out to his left. Gets rid of it. The pass ball's incomplete. A jarring blow on that one.
Well, he saw the receiver hauling it in, and then boom, he pops him, and it ends up incomplete.
Set.
Man in motion. He'll get it again. Running back picks up about 4 yards.
Need a good release on this pass. Keep this drive moving.
Only one man back.
Set.
10th play of this drive. Closing in, throwing, right in stride. Touchdown, Seattle. Just an incredible pass by the quarterback.
The quarterback had an open lane to throw the pass, and he got it in there for a touchdown.
So they'll try to tack on the extra point. The kick is up. The extra point attempt is good. A good-looking drive, and they score the touchdown. The offensive unit should be very pleased with their performance on that one.
The thing that most impressed me about that last drive was the offensive line. They did a good job controlling the line of scrimmage, keeping their quarterback healthy and on his feet. A strong offensive line is the first and most important component to an effective offense.
From the 2-yard line. So the offense takes over, still trying to figure out this defense.
On the return.
1st and 10.
Set. Get in there. Come on, partner.
Pressure with the pass. The pass ball's incomplete. 2nd down upcoming after that incomplete pass. The Dolphins line up in the shotgun.
Ball on the 15-yard line.
Back off, DBs. Set.
Hand it off to the back. 5, maybe 6, depending on the spot.
Gain of 6 on the play.
It's 3rd down and 4 to go. Ball on their own 21.
Set. Hawkeye run. Bulldog under. They got nothing.
Gets rid of it, and he hits his target. Marino zips the ball into the receiver on that one.
The quarterback quickly read the defense and fired the ball into the receiver for a first down.
The Dolphins using motion. He tucks it away. Carries it for 6 yards on that play.
Heck, this is a good one to call.
Only one man in the backfield.
Ball on the 35-yard line.
We'll see. Set. Get. Here comes the heat.
Simmons stopped that play before it could get started.
They tried to run the counter, but he saw what was coming before it even happened, throwing him for a loss. You got to give a lot of credit to the guys up front on that one.
Give it all you got.
Only one man back.
Ball on the 34-yard line.
With the throw, the catch on the run.
Now this is one heck of a play. Look at it. You're in a hole here on 3rd down. And they come through with this perfect play that gets them a first and keeps the drive going.
Stay out, set.
Steps up. Pressure coming. Just won't go down. What a collision. John, he's hurt. We'll get an update from Melissa as soon as the extent of the injury is known.
Heck, this is a good one to call.
Get on the line. Get in there. Poke out right. Set.
2nd and 1. Ball on the 42-yard line.
Under pressure with the pass. He hits his receiver. That powerful arm brings them a first down this time.
Yeah, and you talk about putting some heat on your throws. This guy really let it go.
On the 18-yard line.
Now don't go. Set.
Number 84 comes in motion. Closing in with the throw. He finds his man. And he's ridden out at the 14-yard line.
Try this call here.
2nd and 5. So it's a one-touchdown game as the first quarter comes to a close with the score: Seattle 7, Miami 0. The teams have switched sides, and we'll start the second quarter. The Seahawks come out in a nickel package. Melissa, what have you heard down there?
Good news, Al. The trainer said he did sustain an injury, but it doesn't appear to be anything serious. His return is probable.
That was Melissa Stark with her sideline report.
Bulldog under.
Throwing. Down he goes at the 5-yard line. Marino flings that pass in there.
Now that is a great throw. The quarterback surveyed the field, found the open guy, and got the ball to him in a hurry.
They'll go from the I formation. Another run. Only a yard by the halfback.
1-yard gain on the play.
Only one man back.
Hit him low.
Again with the carry. Touchdown, Miami. So they get in on the ground.
Yeah, he knew where he wanted to go, and he got there.
The kicker lines up for the point after. And it's on its way. The extra point attempt is good. So that touchdown was the exclamation point on a drive that covered more than half the field and ate up a lot of time.
They really were effective in what they were doing. When you can eat up that much time and drive the ball that far down the field and end up with 6 points, it's really disheartening to the defense. No one has really taken control so far in this one. It's still anyone's game.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on their own 20. They line up in the I formation. Pressure, surveying the field. Rolls right, launches this one to the right. It's caught. The 30, the 20, the 10. High stepping to the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. By John Kitton. Completes another drive with a beautiful touchdown pass. They'll line up for the extra point. Takes on the extra point. Easy to sum up that drive. One play for the touchdown.
Yeah, that's one of those highlight film type of deals. You got to be careful, because these guys can make that kind of thing happen to you.
Nice kick and returnable. From the 2. The passing game is really working for them. We saw that on their last possession as they worked their way down the field for a touchdown. And let's see if they can do it again here. Penalty marker down.
Good ball. Let's start on the offense.
Early movement there.
The offense needs to do a better job focusing.
So now it's 1st and 15 after the penalty.
He's mine. Here come the heat.
Pressure coming. Throwing. Catch on the run. No problem picking up the first.
Yeah, you know, we talk about putting a ball on a guy. The quarterback put that ball on the receiver perfectly.
1st and 10. Johnson loses the defender. And it looks like there's a penalty on the play.
Flipping on the offense.
They're moving in the wrong direction.
A play like that will just kill a coach. You're trying to put a drive together, and then boom, something like that happens.
Seattle going to a prevent defense here as they back up the safeties and corners. And he makes the grab. The receiver did a nice job creating some separation, enabling him to make the reception.
The defense needs to keep track of that guy a little better. He can make that kind of grab anytime.
They give it to the halfback. Gain of 9 on the play.
The ball carrier, 9-yard gain.
It's 3rd down and 5 to go. Ball on their own 33. Seattle looking for the pass as they line up with 7 defensive backs. Johnson did a nice job on that run.
If the defense keeps giving up runs like that for first downs, they'll have to make some adjustments to slow this guy down.
He'll get the call again. Missed tackle. Can't wrap him up. He gets a couple of yards on the carry, but he looks fatigued and is headed for the sideline. 2nd and 4. Ball on their own 47. They'll go from the I formation. Collins. 1 first down after another.
Yeah, and they've got some rhythm going here. Someone on this defense needs to make a play if they're going to keep these guys out of the end zone.
Dropping back to pass on 1st down. Under pressure, looking downfield, sends this pass out of play. And that brings up 2nd down.
The smart coach would call this one.
It's 2nd down and 10 to go. Ball on the 47-yard line. 8th play of this drive. The 40 breaks through.
Let me show you what happened on that run. This guy absolutely tees off on the defender. I mean, he puts him right on his back. That's about as good a block as you're going to see.
Come on.
He's taken down in the backfield by Kennedy. The defensive line sniffed that play out beautifully.
The guys along the defensive line are very big and very active. They do a good job of shedding blockers when they're rushing the passer. And they're very good at sucking up blocks, opening holes for the linebackers to make plays when the other team decides to go with the run.
Into the open. And he's pushed out of bounds at the 17-yard line.
Now, smart coach would call this defense.
Marino gets set, drops back, throws out to the left. A lot of space in front of him. Touchdown, Dolphins. He tossed the ball to the receiver.
This is a good special teams play.
Madden comes in to attempt the point after. And it's on its way, and he tacks on the extra point. And so they turn that drive into a great one as it ends with a touchdown.
Hey, as an offensive coach in this league, you're always making adjustments. And hopefully you can get the defense on its heels and get it in there for the touchdown. Good job by these guys.
See if they can move the ball as well through the air this time as they did after scoring a touchdown on their last possession. Dropping back to pass on first down. Goes with a short pass to the right side. Clearly they were on the same page on that play.
These days, offenses rely on the short, quick pass and the receiver gaining lots of yards after the catch.
It's second down, 2 to go. Ball on their own 37.
Set. Let's go. Come on.
Closing in, looking for an option with the pass. Wooden makes the tackle at the 46. Nice call going to the air, and that'll move the chains. The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him.
Set. Come on, partner. Sideline, D.
Throwing, drops the interception. John, that went right off the defender's fingertips.
Yeah, the defender was in a perfect position to come up with a big play. He just left his hands over on the sideline.
Set.
Gives the ball off. Great fake. Looking for a receiver. No one there that time. Now it's third down after the incompletion. The Dolphins come out with one linebacker and several defensive backs.
Set.
Pressure, surveying the field. So they'll lose yardage on that tackle. And the blitz confuse the pass protector.
This defense is very good at masking what they're trying to do on defense. The guy will show blitz, and he drops into coverage as a guy from the outside blitzes in his play. I'll tell you, that could make it very hard to maintain blocking assignments.
Seagulls is back to punt. Here's the punt. And he signals for the fair catch.
There was no need to try and return that one. He made the right decision there.
Crosses it out to the right. What a collision. And he's tackled behind the line by Simmons.
Now, smart coach would call this defense.
Tiger out.
Marino gets set. Hand off to the tailback. Pickup of about a yard in the run. 3rd down and long coming up here. Ball on their own 21.
Bring that pain, baby.
Seattle backs its secondary off the line to be in better position to defend the deep pass.
Get in there, man. Give it all you got.
2 minutes to go. The Seahawks come out with 3 down linemen and 7 defensive backs.
Set. Stay on it.
Dropping back, stepping up with the throw, with the adjustment, he has it. He's there again as he holds it in for his 5th reception tonight. So the drive stalls, and we'll probably see the punter here. So they'll line up to punt after going 3 and out. Here's the punt. And so the punt goes out of bounds.
Take what you can get on this pass play, but don't fight for extra yards. You need to get out of bounds.
Waters, the lone back. Pressure coming. He surveys the field. Gets rid of it. Dawkins beat the coverage on that pass.
This guy spends a lot of extra time at practice running routes. Looks like it's really starting to pay off.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Ball on their own 42. The Seahawks using motion.
Rotate, line, rotate. Let's go right. Eagle left.
Drops back, under pressure, trying to buy some time. He tried to pick up some yardage on his own on that play.
The defense held their positions and didn't let him get very far.
3rd down now. You'd have to think they'll look for the go-to guy here.
And if the defense is thinking that too, they just might use him as a decoy.
Get set, using motion.
You got him. Go right under. Stay after him.
Closing in, throwing. Incomplete pass.
Punted away.
The intended receiver on the play.
Offense couldn't get it done, and they'll line up to punt. Here's the kick. He signals for a fair catch.
He did the right thing, concentrated and caught the ball. This is a good one to call.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 15. Marino sets up.
Bring the pain.
Gets the call. Breaks away from the tackler. Picks up 5.
32 with the carry.
Seattle calls a timeout. They have 1 left.
This play might work.
The Dolphins line up in the shotgun.
Here comes the heat.
Stepping up, throws it with the adjustment. He has it.
Good play by the secondary will be a key to whether or not this thing goes into the half and tie ball game.
Go.
Backing off.
10. Ball on the 31-yard line.
Looking downfield with the throw. He hits his receiver. That guy did a great job bringing the ball in.
That receiver has it all. He can run and catch with the best of them. The defense better make sure that they have him covered.
Drop back. Drop. That all you got? Eagle left. 90 ball.
Pressure. So they'll lose yardage on that tackle. Sam Adams will start getting some extra attention now that he has 2 sacks.
The quarterback's going to want to talk to his guys and find out why they can't keep him blocked. This is where the defense needs to just play smart and not give up a big play. There's not a whole lot of time left, so they just need to prevent him from getting into field goal range.
And this is the 5th play of this drive. Drops back, throwing. He has it. Seattle calls a timeout. That's their last one. This punt will be his 3rd. Here's the punt. And he waves for the fair catch.
Hey, no reason to take a chance and risk a fumble. Smart move there by the returner.
It's 1st and 10. Pass play here on 1st down. Scramble. And he's brought down in the backfield by Taylor. Nowhere to go with it on that play.
Good coverage downfield had a lot to do with that play. The drop back and zone coverage, never giving the quarterback an option.
We'll go to the locker room with the score even. Seattle 14. Miami 14. Let's get back to the play on the field. Let's take a look at our halftime stats. Mate will be kicking off. Sends it sailing. From the 3. The Seahawks will start this drive from the 24-yard line. John, we talked about it at the beginning of the broadcast, and sure enough, these 2 teams are deadlocked as we go into the 3rd quarter.
Both of these teams are coached well, and both are coming off a solid week of practice. I'm guessing we're going to see a seesaw battle until late in the 4th quarter.
The 30, gain of 10. 2nd and short. Ball on their own 34.
Set. Green,
Calling an audible.
25. Yellow, 58. Bring the pass.
Using motion.
Switch back. Get in there.
Cross play to the right. Good gain on the ground gives them what they needed for a first.
That's just good running. They sent a couple of blitzes in to try and stop him in the backfield, but he just broke free and got past the sticks for a first down.
Set. We got nothing. Poke out right.
The Seahawks using motion. Throwing on first down. Throws it. And it's caught. Galloway adds to his total with that catch and is now over 100 yards. It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 48-yard line.
Set. Sideline to sideline. Cowboy. Hut.
Pressure coming. Looking for a receiver. Gets the pass off. Nice adjustment. Well, he's shaken up after that play, and we'll get you a report from the sideline when we get the information.
Set up the screen and follow the block.
The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him.
Set. Get at him.
Man in motion.
Hut.
The 30. He did a good job running through the defense on that play, dodging them along the way.
He's got moves on top of moves.
Set. Bulldog under. D up. Mad dog over.
The Seahawks using motion.
Hut.
Counter play that goes for maybe a couple.
Look for your guy in the corner of the end zone and let it rip.
Set. Give it all you got. Eagle left. Bring the pain. Hut. Hut.
Dropping back, under pressure, looking downfield with the throw, knocked down. That short pass incomplete, brings up a 3rd down play.
This is a play that you need. Trust your quarterback to make a good throw here.
And this is the 8th play of this drive. Looking for an option, steps up, and he's tackled behind the line. Good coverage scheme there, creating problems for the quarterback.
He's had a tough time making reads when the defense mixes up their zone. What you want to do is look to the middle of the field or the seam right between the corner and the safety for completion.
Peterson and the kicking team come on for this field goal attempt. And it's up. It's good. The Seahawks now have a slim lead here in the 2nd half. And the kickoff team comes out onto the field. And there's a short kickoff. From the 11-yard line. The Dolphins will start this drive from the 28.
This defense will stop him for sure.
At the 28-yard line. 1st and 10.
Set. Get in there.
It off. Right up the middle. Not much there.
Yeah, they opened up the hole for him, but there was someone waiting on the other side.
2nd and 10. Ball on their own 28.
We'll see. Here comes the heat.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 28-yard line.
He's taken down at the 29-yard line. Pickup of about a yard in the run. Seattle comes out in the quarter defense.
29-yard line.
Back off, DB. Set.
Dropping back. Gets the pass off. Perfect pass. Dumps the ball out to his receiver, and that'll bring up a 1st down.
First downs are critical in this game. And when the quarterback calls your number, you want to make sure you make the catch and don't mess something up.
The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him. can't bring him down. Sharp stiff arm. He gets a couple of yards on the carry, but he looks fatigued and is headed for the sideline. Only one man back.
Ball on the 44-yard line.
They got nothing.
And this is the 5th play of this drive.
Come on, partner. Good work. Eagle left.
Hand it off. Collins covered some good ground there.
Hey, nice job up front, holding their block and allowing him to get a good run for a first down.
And this is the 6th play of this drive.
Snake eyes. Buster's great.
Looking for room. Strong move. Johnson has shown why he's such a threat on the ground and gets closer to 100 yards rushing.
First and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
Down. Here comes the heat. Set.
Closing in. Throws it. Another good pass and fine catch. That pass delivered right on target. The receiver able to bring it in for the 4th time tonight.
Hit him low.
He tosses it left. And he's brought down in the backfield. Just about a yard in the run.
1-yard gain on the play.
The Dolphins line up with 2 backs behind the quarterback. Here's a look at the 3rd down success rate of each team.
3rd down conversions are usually a good barometer of how well your offense is playing. It means that your offense is making big plays when they need them.
Marino could have knocked the wind out of the receiver with that throw.
A receiver that can make big plays like that have to be fed the ball so they can stay in the game.
Look out back. Snake eyes. Hit him low. Down. Stay after him. You got him.
They give it to the halfback. A 5-yard pickup on that run by the tailback.
5-yard gain.
Only one man
on the
back.
play. Second and goal. Ball on the 4-yard line.
Get at it. Bust his grill. Just give it all you got. Smart.
Using
Switch
motion.
back. Snake eyes.
Going to the left. So they'll lose yardage on that tackle by Brown. Johnson didn't get any help from his offensive line.
It was just about impossible to run when you have guys in the backfield just as soon as you snap the ball.
The offense is confident they can convert for this first because they've done well on 3rd down thus far. Guns it to the end zone. He couldn't come up with the interception.
I'll tell you, he did almost everything right on that one. He was able to read the quarterback's eyes. He got himself in good position to make the interception. And when it got to him, just bounced off his hand.
A field goal here ties this game up. And it's on its way through the uprights and good. Well, John, these teams are very evenly matched.
This makes for a better game, I think. The strategy of the game comes into play here more.
Booming kick downfield. Just about ready for the first play of this drive. They were able to pick up a field goal on their last drive. And we'll start the 4th quarter. Waters. Pressure. Goes with a short pass to the right side. He showed great concentration on that reception.
Receiver has that ability to make even the toughest receptions look simple.
2nd and 5 coming up here. Sets up. Using motion. Pressure coming. Throws it. Incomplete. He let that one loose, but overthrows his receiver.
He has to learn to take a little bit off it sometimes. You don't want to try and guide it in there or put it up for grabs, but you also need to give your guy a chance to catch the ball.
Dropping back, under pressure, throwing. He hits his receiver. Surtain stops him at the 46-yard line.
Watch it here. This is a great call on third down to keep this drive alive. They were in a tough spot here, but this is a heck of a throw and catch to pick up that first down.
Set. We got nothing. Come on, get up.
The Seahawks using motion.
Get out.
Throwing on first down. Flings it to the outside. Excellent gain on first down.
These guys are just out there playing a little pitch and catch. Make it look easy.
Give it all you got. Set.
Brown goes in motion.
Ball on the 45-yard line.
That all you got. Green.
Calling an audible.
Follow. Lose it.
Tosses it right. Flag down.
Personal foul. Face mask on the defense.
Under a yard to go. Ball on the 44-yard line.
Set. Bulldog under. Stay after him. Bust his grill, Keith.
The Seahawks using motion. Going to the left. Breaks free. The 30. The 20. Breaks the tackle. And he ducks out of bounds at the 4.
Okay, try and pass this one in.
Only one man in the backfield.
Ball on the 4-yard line.
That's all you. Here come the heat. They're all done. Set.
And this is the 7th play of this drive.
They got nothing.
Gets the toss to the left. So he picks up a couple of yards, but he's exhausted and headed for the sideline. So it's 2nd and goal. About 3 for the touchdown.
Let's go. Come on.
Get set.
Fire out.
He sees something in the defense. Green couldn't even get out of the backfield.
This defense is extremely active and effective up front. They do a good job of getting upfield quickly, creating havoc in the backfield. Misdirection plays and draws can be a good way to use their speed and aggressiveness against them.
Snake eyes. Hit him low. Get in there, Lon.
Guns it to the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. And he slings it in there for the touchdown.
That's just a quick move by the receiver and a pass that was right on target from the quarterback.
Kitna has now beaten his defense with 3 touchdown passes. Drops back, closing in, looking for a receiver. Scrambles, floats one into the end zone, gets his hand on it.
Have a look at this big defensive lineman. He couldn't get to the quarterback, so he got his hands up and he knocked it down.
The kickoff team lines up. Nice distance. From the 4-yard line. On their last position, they came away with a field goal. Let's see what happens this time around.
On the return.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 21. Number 84 goes in motion. Tackle at the 23. The running back gets about 3. Seattle comes out with 7 in the secondary.
On the 23-yard line.
It's the pass off. This pass is incomplete. He overthrows his intended receiver.
And you want to lead the receiver so that he can catch and run, but you don't want to lead him that much.
Bring the pain.
Slings it to the outside. And he makes the grab. And he makes the reception, but it's short of the first down marker.
On third down, you need to make sure you know where you are in the field, because if you make the reception, it should be good for a fresh set of downs. If you make the catch and you don't get the first, it can only be due to lack of concentration by the receiver.
And this punt will sail out of bounds. The offense is back on the field after that last touchdown drive. We'll see if they try to move the ball on the ground again.
Set. Let's go. Come on. Sideline, D.
Using motion.
Hut.
Good play in the backfield by Jones.
They're not just going to give up on the run, no matter how ineffective it is.
Second and long coming up here. Ball on their own 21. Waters, the lone setback.
Ball on the 21-yard line.
Come on, partner. Hut.
Gets the pass off. He can't wrap him up. Runs through the tackle. John, he's hurt. We'll get an update from Melissa as soon as the extent of the injury is known. They line up in the I formation.
Set. Blue.
Directing
25.
traffic.
Green. 25. Take him out. Mad dog over. Tiger up. Hut.
And that's a loss of 2.
Why don't you show the defense what a finely tuned machine you are?
It's second down and a long way to go. Ball on their own 35. Melissa, what have you heard?
I was able to talk to the team Dr. Al, and he indicated that it's a minor injury. They expect it'll take a series or 2 off, then return to the field.
Thanks, Melissa. Drops back with the throw. Comes up with it. Continues to pass effectively and has now thrown for over 200 yards. The backs are lined up in an I.
Set. Yellow.
Looks like he's changing the
74.
play.
Green. 58. 94. Red. 74.
The Seahawks using motion. Tackle at the 47. Gain of 2.
Gain of 2.
Make sure you stay inbounds on this play. You don't want to stop the clock for him.
About 8 yards.
Set. Green.
Looks like he's calling an
25.
audible.
Come on, D up. Green. 25. Red. 25. Blue. 74. Yellow. 16.
The Seahawks call a timeout. They have 2 timeouts remaining.
Get this one to your halfback and let him drive it in the middle. Milk this drive for all it's worth.
Set. Ain't nothing. Green.
Calling an
74.
audible.
Hut.
Big opening. The 40. The 30. Green, he gets what he needed for the first.
The offensive line dominated the defensive line there, and they sprang the runner.
First and 10. Ball on the 23-yard line.
Fire up. Set.
Get set.
Bring that pain, baby. Buster's great.
And we've reached the 2-minute mark.
Run it up the gut and keep that clock moving.
Only one man back. He sees something in the defense. Man in motion. Waters. Breaking free. Gain of about 5. Miami will call a timeout here. They have 2 remaining.
Get this one to your halfback and let him drive it in the middle. Milk this drive for all it's worth.
Sets up. Pressure with the pass. The Dolphins call a timeout. That's their second.
I'm guessing this should be a run. The defense can't be lollygagging around, because if they are and they give up a first, this one's over.
Waters, the lone back. Looks like he's calling an audible. Handoff again. Waters couldn't get out of the backfield.
That was just a defensive line getting lower than the offensive line. When your defensive guys up front can control the line of scrimmage, it makes it very difficult to move the ball on offense.
So as the game winds down, we'll see the place kicker. So this field goal attempt will be from about 33 yards away. Seattle will call a timeout here. They have one timeout left.
Fourth and 3. Ball on the 16-yard line.
Using motion. Give it to the halfback. Nice play fake. He's inside the 10. The Dolphins call a timeout. They have no timeouts left.
Watch how they get it done when the pressure's on. It's fourth down. They just call a great play, and he puts the ball right where it needs to be to pick up that first down.
And this is the 11th play of this drive.
You should probably play it safe, just down the ball.
Second down, goal to go. 9 yards out.
Second and goal. Ball on the 9-yard line.
Bring the pain. You got him. You got him. Let's go. Come on. D up. They got nothing. Here comes the heat.
And the clock runs out. The final score is Seattle 23, Miami 17. A reminder to join us next week for another exciting NFL game. This has been a presentation of EA Sports. And this is Al Michaels for our entire crew saying good night. The former Ohio State Buckeye wins tonight's Horse Trailer Player of the Game award.